What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to jump into some gameplay, but before we get into that, I have to break some things down because we just went over the raid selling of my entire offensive line. A lot of you are very concerned. You want to know, should you be doing the same things? Does it have an impact in the game? Well, we're going to get to that as far as impact in the game in a second, but I want you guys to take a look at Joe Staley, Quentin Nelson, Alex Mack, and Brandon Sheriff. I want you guys to see it and understand. Like, you don't got to see the numbers on it, but I want to explain to you exactly why this is even a thing. Pretty much what happens in this game, right? Many of you guys, whether you like to run around like an idiot with Escape Artist or whatever, dashing Deadeye, no look Deadeye, all kinds of Deadeye with the Deadeye, that doesn't really matter. What we all understand is the game is it's obviously geared for the run game, right? So some of you guys have already started to make the moves. I've been seeing some of the comments. You will see a difference in the way your O-line plays. I made the decision primarily because all of the new cars that are getting released, you're gonna have to understand, you can't expect that the game is going to stay the same and you're going to be able to just go out there and still be running the ball with the same players. You're going to see more like fluke sheds. I played a game that I lost recently in Weekend League where before I upgraded my O-line, if you guys notice like the run commits, they'll just let the guy shoot right through no matter what if you're running a stretch. But it's like fluke, but then they'll hit your quarterback and he'll fumble before you hand the ball off. A lot of stuff like that starts to happen because your O-line is just not up to par. So when I made this decision, it roughly cost me about, it roughly cost me about like $550K, right? And that's with selling some of the cars. But remember, a lot of the cars that I had, they were also nats from previous promos, which is when that comes into the case of, when are we going to get the new exchange sets? We got to wait for the next series to get it, but we're not going to quick sell any nats. Like that Kevin Mawai, that's a 95 overall nat, the Bo Jackson, we're not going to quick sell those because we're going to be able to get auctionable cards later. And a lot of you guys, you know, earlier in the year, you guys made that mistake of getting rid of a lot of these cards when you don't need to. Leave it exactly the way that it is, and then you just wait. Because if you take less of the training, when you can get an auctionable 97 probably with the 95s by using a certain amount of them, you lose way too much. And it just doesn't make any sense to do that. So we've all made that mistake where we're like, you know what, this dude's garbage. I'm about to just do what I got to do. But I just want you guys to understand, I also made the mistake. I know how it feels to get rid of a card that later is going to have value in a set. So I just always let you guys know, just put it to the side. We understand. Look, trust me. When you tell me a dude's garbage, you're speaking to the choir. These dudes go out there and they just do whatever they want in every single game. And we all know that. We know, all of us can at least agree that all of our players are not going to be consistently playing the way that they're supposed to. Those days of Madden, I believe, are gone. I don't know exactly why it happens, but dudes, like I'm telling you right now, sometimes it's in a good way for us. Sometimes, you know, your players will go out there, like in this video, Saquon's going to go insane. No abilities, no nothing. He's going to have 100 yards, 2 TDs. The dude's going to rage quit. It's going to be exciting. Then you'll go out, Saquon will start fumbling. He can't do anything, and he'll just be an idiot the entire game. We don't know exactly what's happening with it, but I can tell you this much. Most of you guys that have found my channel, shout out to Google for putting me up in the search engines. Really appreciate that. When you guys find the channel, from where you guys were with Weekend League to where you guys are now, the comments that you leave, that makes me feel so good for you guys because I know how it's like, bro. You go out there and you see a guy that has a dominant team. Like I have a 97, but I've played teams that were 98 overalls, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Even when my overall was lower, I was still playing, you know, higher level teams, but I had the right players in the spot. And that's what I try to explain to you guys. So you see this offensive line? If we build our offensive line like this together, everybody is going to recognize when you step on the field, yo, why are these guys just pushing my players out the way? When I tell you that these guys are literally like little kids. You ever play like with your little nephew or whatever, and you just like pushing him around and you're joking and he's laughing, little baby. You're like, oh, it's like goo goo gaga. You know, bro, listen, all right, bro, look, we gotta love the kids. You know what I'm saying? Play around with them a little bit, but they're so easily movable because they're new, you know, they're newborn, whatever. You're playing around, whatever. That's how these guys are. But we're just not saying goo goo gaga. Like dudes are they're not getting pancaked because EA has nerfed that due to the whole thing that happened earlier in the year. We know about the Joe Thomas. We know about all that stuff. You know, putting him on the outside, he was pancaking everybody in front of him. So unfortunately for us, we cannot get that, the nasty streak. But these dudes lay people out in front of them. All right, so that's why I let you guys look at it because I want you guys to see the 4. Now, we are not getting another right tackle right now because the ones that are available are straight trash. All of them, when it comes to the certain blocking and capabilities that we want, you can go and review them. I've reviewed them thoroughly, from the Ultimate Legend to any of the players that were released later with the theme builders. They're not really that much better than Lane Johnson. It makes no sense for us to make the move right now. But the other 4 are very, very good. They're fine and well, and we are good to go with that. Now, just to give you guys an inside idea into what's going on with Saquon Barkley. The reason we haven't gotten rid of him yet, even though we actually paid $110K for him by doing the missions and, sniping the other cards, is because you don't need abilities. You don't need abilities and you get all this. And he goes out there, like you're about to see right now, and puts in major work. So you're looking at 99 speed, you're looking at 99 excel, you're looking at 99 break tackle. And like I said, you're not always going to get that spectacular Saquon, but you're going to get something very, very close to it on a regular basis. And that's what we're looking for. We're not looking for a bum that we have to put abilities on. Not to say that Eric Dickerson is a bum, but we don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking about taking abilities off of him and just giving like Moss and coming out and just being an idiot. But I don't know yet. Let's just figure out where we're gonna go with this video. We're gonna jump into the gameplay right now. First of all, let me know how you guys are doing. Leave it in the comments. What's going on? How's your day? Are you ready for school to be over? You got a couple months. My college people, my high school people, my middle school people, my elementary school people. Like, what are you guys doing? Are you guys excited for the next grade? What do let me know what's going on with you guys as we jump into this gameplay. So pretty much right now, many of you guys still have Saquon. So you guys can relate to the fact of why we do not need abilities on him. The only reason, that's why I really want to low-key raid sell, I want to raid sell Eric Dickerson, because he kind of forces you to put abilities on him because he starts with Freight Train. But we technically don't even need that. Like, it's like we gotta wait, because the first human joystick running back that we get, because I'm not running around running Wildcat, but the first human joystick player that we get, we're gonna do whatever. And look, this is why you keep escape artists and all that stuff on there, because you see the crossbody throws and stuff like that. You just want to be able to make those throws. Now, I don't know. It depends on how comfortable you are. I don't want to promote that, because you see, did you just see all those guys getting pancaked on the floor and thrown around? You guys saw the O-line, and you see why I ran to the left side. It's very, like, these plays that you're going to see when we, okay, bro, hot potato at his mom's house. These plays that you guys see that goes for 6, you're going to notice that players are just flying all over the place. But it's not particularly pancake blocks, all right? If you guys want to see more in-depth inside footage of what happened with that O-line and their actual stats, check out the video prior to this one where we go over everything. And we look at it and I show you guys how I did it. We go through everything, because a lot of these players on the left side of the O-line right now, they have 99s. And as we know, it's not, you can't really nerf the 99 aspect of the game. And that's what really we're trying to attack right now, to kind of see if we're going to get what we're supposed to get out of these players. That's what we need right now. And that's what I want you guys to understand. I sold off I walked into the locker room. Let me just give you, because I know you guys want to know how it happened. I walked into the locker room dressed like Winnie the Pooh. Yes, only a shirt on, nothing else. No shoes, no undies, no pants. I went in there dressed like Winnie the Pooh. And I just started firing everybody, bruh. Because, look at this idiot. He's doing the whole R1 thing. Look, bro, you see, you got to understand. Will I do that to try to make somebody rage quit? Yes. But this guy has to know he's going to lose the game because how easily I scored, even though he's throwing right at my user and I'm just a complete idiot and I wasn't able to do anything. But he has to know he's going to lose this game. Like, if a dude runs the ball like right at you and all your guys are flying around, you have to know you're probably going to lose that game, because either your defense is not strong enough or you have no idea what you're doing. So I was at no time in this game after I ran that touchdown nervous about losing this game, because I knew that his defensive line could not even compare. It's sort of like you play draft champs. In draft champs, if you get a good O-line and the other guy that you're playing has no defensive lineman, all you got to do is run inside zone the entire game. And there's nothing they can do about it. And, that's pretty much what's going on right now, because if you don't update your team to try to counteract, oh yeah, let's go with that. If you don't upgrade your team to kind of counteract what people are doing, you're going to have a lot of difficulty, because they want the attributes to make sense, but at the same time, they also want you to keep on buying cards, which is what you're supposed to do pretty much. It's Ultimate Team. We're looking for the best team. His agility is so glitchy. Calvin could have held out a little bit longer. We would have been out, man. Low-key, Calvin just really kind of, I don't know what Calvin was doing on that. Low, excessively low-key. That dude's garbage, man. We got to look into that to figure out what he's doing, but let's not even worry about that. Just check out what I'm doing, bruh. We running straight stretch, bruh. Look at this. He's running by himself. Is that Quentin Nelson? He's running by himself up the field. He's running by himself up the field, bruh. Do you guys see? Before I changed my O-line, my team would just stand around like idiots. We actually, in the last Twitch stream that we did, you guys saw that, and we were raging about it together. You guys were able to see it. Now, all of a sudden, people are throwing people to the ground, and the O-linemen are running up the field just as fast as my players, who are, in fact, 99 speed, which makes no sense. I don't know how that guy was running that fast, but it doesn't even matter. Now, he can't do the R1 trick right now. You see like how he's realizing, like, this game is pretty much over. Like, Saquon is about to just go insane on this guy, and there's nothing he can do about it. And that's what I want for you guys. So, whichever way you guys want to do it, the one thing I'm going to tell you guys, like I told you in the previous video when I was doing it, we don't use power-up passes on O-linemen, only skill positions. Because those skill positions, we can fluctuate a lot, and we can do a lot of different things with it in order to make our team better on the fly. So I don't want you guys to get used to doing anything ridiculous. Yeah, run backwards, man. Good play. Meanwhile, Nick Bosa screaming at you. Okay, get sacked again. Whatever, it doesn't matter. This guy likes, oh, Peppers, you like it too? Oh, go for it then. Yeah, oh, 3rd and 34. Oh, I'm about to say, I thought it was 4th and 34, but whatever. Yeah, scream at him. All right, run around. Okay, run out of bounds too. Give me your mom's number when I hit you out of bounds. Like, dude didn't fumble, got hit stick by Taylor Mays. Okay, cool. All right, so it don't really matter. It is what it is. This guy, he's about to be out of here. I want to thank everybody in advance for coming out, showing me that extra love and support. I really appreciate each and every one of my viewers that actually took the time out to spend some with me in your day today. Thank you guys so much. This guy has someplace to be. I don't know where it is though, because I'm at his mom's crib right now. Saquon, you want to do another TD? Look, bro, like where's all of his players? Like, does anybody know where his players are? You don't have to worry about that, man. He's out of here, and so are we. I'm gonna see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. Stay blessed. Enjoy life. One love, y'all.